Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at mythic charms because there's actually, for each hero I've seen, there's 10 different types of mythic charms. Depending on the one you drop you can equip, and when you have multiple mythic charms for the same slot you can swap them around and they have different effects, which is something I just realized today. So if we take a look at Iron, who we have a mythic charm in his middle slot for, it is the, if we hover over it, the Vigorous Charm. So the Vigorous Charm is going to be the highlighted shiny text and numbers, the HP and physical and magic defense. That is the bonus you're getting from this mythic charm. The shadowed out or grayed out stats are all that you got from the legendary charm. If we look at the legendary charm, that gave you those stats, but the mythic will give this bonus, the shiny bonus on top. So for the Vigorous Charm, it is a completely tanking sort of mythic charm upgrade because it gives you just HP and physical and magic defense. And if you looked at the locked charms down below here, there are another 9 different charms which you can drop for the same slot, which will give Iron different mythic bonuses. So if we look through all the charms, because they will be, these same charms are not for every single hero, like specific heroes have certain charms which they can unlock, which is a good thing, because definitely there are some heroes which prefer certain stats, and pretty much any charm you get here would be useful for Iron, but there are certain ones which are a little bit better. I guess those are the ones which are thumbs up here. So Cheetah Charm is the first one. Like a cheetah, it gives you haste. So it increases haste for ability cast and for ultimate cast, and also increases HP. So that's very useful for any hero which relies on ability cast and ultimate. Then you have the Acute Charm, which also gives haste, but it's more of an aggressive attack percent. So this would be probably more, it would be fine on Iron, but even more preferred on like backline damage dealing carriers who rely on ultimate and ability casting. And then you have the Resolute Charm. Resolute Charm is going to be energy on hit and increased ultimate strength, which is interesting. I don't think this would be great on Iron because energy on hit is good for him, definitely. But ultimate strength, he doesn't really, you don't need him to be dealing the damage from his ultimate. It's more about the crowd control, but definitely energy on hit would be useful. And then Energy Charm will give energy on hit and haste. This seems really good. This would maximize the amount of ultimates you could cast in a fight, and also ability casting. And then we have the Mystic Charm. This gives you haste and skill power. So again, not really too great for Iron. Haste of course is good, but skill power is more on those damage carries that you will want this on. Bear Charm is going to be... Okay, now the healing bonus which is given, I'm not sure about this, but I think it would be heals on him will become more effective because he doesn't actually heal anyone himself, so it wouldn't really make sense for him to be given a buff like that, but it does give him HP as well. So Bear Charm seems like a Vitality like charm because Vitality also increases the value of your heals. Then the Focus Charm, physical and magic defense again, and energy on hit. Honestly, the one we have is pretty good. Like, Iron is a tank. He's going to be tanking the front line for a lot of the fight, so having that HP and defense is good. But Focus Charm is more of a hybrid, some tankiness and also more energy regeneration. Titanic Charm gives attack and crit, so this would not be probably great on Iron, but still, it would be good. 10% crit is a very valuable stat. It would increase his damage substantially. And if you look at the mythic effects, actually, they're pretty insane because already the legendary artifact effect gave you 5.3% attack, and just this mythic bonus gives you 5% attack, 10% crit. Previously you had 3% crit. So yeah, they're pretty insane bonuses for mythic. Titanic Charm is 5% attack and crit like we saw. And the Balance Charm is HP and attack, so it's like all-rounder type of charm. So, but that is not all, because, and in all of his 3 slots, it will be the same different classes that we just covered for Iron. But for each hero, they're going to be a little bit different to more cater towards their capabilities, but some of them will overlap. For example, Balance Charm will probably be available to most people because this is a charm which is applicable to almost any hero. But then you have the Healer Charm, so haste and vitality. Okay, so if this is the vitality bonus to increase the value of heals onto Scarlita, then maybe the heal we saw earlier is actually for a hero to heal others with 5% bonus healing. But I'm pretty sure Iron doesn't heal others, at least not that meaningfully. Anyway, haste and vitality for the healer charm. Reaper charm gives attack and execution. She gains execution when she flies up into the air, so this would give her more bonus execution as well, which deals more damage to enemies below 50% health, which synergizes well with Scarlita, and attack percent is really good. Execution and ultimate strength, or maybe the vitality bonus will mean that her shields will have more value onto the targets. And destructive charm, execution and ultimate strength, which is powerful. You want her ultimate to deal as much damage as possible. It can just knock people off the field or kill them instantly. Eagle charm, HP and ultimate strength. Sturdy charm, HP and energy on hit. So I think this was a charm that Iron also had. And then focus charm. Yeah, definitely Iron had this charm. Physical and magical defense and energy on hit. Iron wall charm. Iron did not have this charm, and this is going to be like a really pure tanking type of charm, crit resistance and physical and magical defense. Arcane charm, attack percent and skill power. Bloodlust charm, attack and life drain, and balance charm, attack and HP like we saw. And if we keep looking through the list, there are even more. So there's a balance charm here, the bloodlust charm like was on Scarlita, attack and life drain. A titanic charm which was on Iron. Blast charm is new. Attack and ultimate strength. I think this is new. I'm pretty sure it's not on Iron. It might be, but this is a powerful charm for, again, backline damage dealing carriers who rely heavily on their ultimate. Arcane charm is attack and skill power, so again for like carriers who rely on skill damage. Vigorous charm, HP and physical magic defense. I mean, that's good on every hero, but for Odie that wouldn't be specifically too amazing. Eagle charm again, HP and ultimate strength. Sorcery charm, ultimate strength and skill power. So again, someone who relies a lot on their abilities. Sorcery, yeah, so a magical DPS usually. Glory charm, HP and attack speed is good. And Gale charm. We have right now Gale charm equipped, so that's pretty good. We got lucky, attack and attack speed. Probably his best one, honestly. And if we look at some more, so Shakir has a lot will be overlapping now. Iron Wall spell, Vigorous charm, Blast charm, Arcane charm, Bloodlust charm. Mystic charm, I think we did see one time. Haste and skill power. I think Iron had that, or as an option. And yeah, increasing haste is good for people who rely on abilities, and ultimate casting and skill power is good again for similar type heroes. Overlord charm is different, haste and crit damage boost. Interesting, a lot of his artifacts center around ultimate based damage, ultimate strength, because his ultimate hits really hard and usually multiple enemies, sometimes the entire enemy team. Energy on hit for resolute charm and eagle charm, we saw HP and ultimate strength. If we look through further, are there any more things, or have we covered pretty much everything? Resolute charm, sturdy charm. Okay, I think that should have covered most of the key charms you're going to be seeing. There may be some specific charms which are applicable to only a few heroes, like the Scarlita one with the execution. It seemed very specific to Scarlita. Wizard strength, wizard charm. I think this is vitality and ultimate strength. So that was like the charm we saw in Scarlita. So a lot of them will be overlapping, but all in all, Butcher charm on Damien seems funny, but I mean his toy airplane that his backline deals a lot of damage, crit and crit damage boost, but it doesn't seem like he's the most suited for that charm. And we have recovering charm, vitality, and skill power. So I think vitality is going to probably improve the effects of your shielding. We can take a look at actually the definition of the stat vitality. Focus charm we saw already on Iron. Okay, so that probably covers most of the key charms, but hopefully that gave you a good idea of what type of charms you can expect. And before we go into the next thing of what I want to talk about, let's take a look at the vitality stat and the healing stat and see the difference between the two. So vitality, every point of vitality increases the effectiveness of the unit's received shields and healing by 1%. It applies to self-heal. So this is going to be for her own self, healing and received shields. So it's not going to be what is applied to others, which is what I thought, but healing is going to be what is, every point of healing increases the effectiveness of the shields and heals provided by the unit by 1%. So this is if you're giving healing or shields to other people, so like Scarlita would actually be good with the bear charm, which I think wasn't an option because that gives you 5% healing to bonus your shielding and your healing, because Scarlita does shield your allies by quite a lot. Okay, but because there's so many different mythic charms and you're going to want to like customize and get specific mythic charms, I think don't do what I did. I bought some of the lower quality like legendary charms that I was missing. And I mean, it's fine to get that initial legendary set on all of your heroes is a priority, because when you're legendary or mythic, you have the same set effect. Mythic just gives you a stat bonus depending on the type of mythic charm. But the mythic charms to purchase from the charm store are very expensive, 320 Crimson Essence. So you're going to want to really save all of your essence up for this. Like for example, if I hadn't purchased all of these legendary charm chests, I would have like an additional 15 times, so 45 times 60, about almost 2,700. So that would be another 9 different mythic charm chests I would be able to open. And right now, so few of my heroes have these mythic charms, so it would probably be an upgrade. But it would really hurt when you open these chests and if you get on a hero, you don't use it all. So, I mean, yeah, until you have a set of legendary, you can open up the legendary chest, but I really think it's probably better and wiser to save up for the mythic charm chest, because you're going to be very limited on those. But once you get to the higher Dura Trials levels, they are going to be dropping. Like, usually they drop in floor 12, they've been dropping at a rate of like 1 per clear. Sometimes 0, sometimes 1. And as you get to the higher floors, they should have a higher drop rate. And there's still plenty of time in this season to get them dropped from the Dura Trials themselves. So it is up to you about the charm shop. But that's pretty much it for what I wanted to talk about in this video. Hopefully it gave you a good idea about what different type of charm bonuses you can expect, because it is very interesting. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because we upload daily AFK journey content with updates and guides to help you progress further. And I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.